Welcome to another dazzling episode of Vegas Vibes Junction. I'm your host, Esmeralda Padilla Gold, and I'm so thrilled you're joining us today for another inspiring episode. A heartfelt thank you to our fantastic viewers tuning in from filmtv.us, vegasplus.us, vegaslivetv.us, ampletheater.net, WCTV, and the Vegas Vibes Network on Roku, as well as to those watching on our official website, VegasVibesJunction.com, to our local audience on KGNG 26.8 Las Vegas, and to our viewers across the Philippines via Film TV Network and Vegas Live TV on Sky TV Channel 108, brought to you in partnership with Converge ICT Solutions and Reliance Broadcasting Unlimited. Thank you for your continued love and support. Las Vegas may be the entertainment capital of the world, but here on Vegas Vibes Junction, we go beyond the glitz and glamour to connect cultures, amplify voices, and celebrate inspiring stories from around the globe. In just a few moments, I'll be chatting with the talented Ram Nievera, Filipino-American artist and creative force behind Ram Arts, who's making his mark right here in Las Vegas. Don't go away, our inspiring conversation continues when Vegas Vibes Junction returns.
All the ladies in the house. After you've gone and left me crying. After you've gone, there's no denying.
Mga kababayan! Welcome back to Chika Chika Today. Who is this mystery woman that Manila's Principe of Pop seems to be smitten with?
Can't I just say, I like you?
What are your intentions with my mother, sir?
You must be Miguel.
Oh, Sin City sweethearts!
You break her heart. I'll break your pretty K-pop face.
I don't want him to think that I'm trying to be his dad.
Is this the real deal? Will she be the inspiration for a new love song? Or quite possibly another one of Gabriel's heartbreak hits? We will keep you posted on any updates as this story unfolds.
Made to Shine, presented by Film TV Network, written and directed by Giovanni Espiritu.
Executive produced by Sam Buban and Esmeralda Padilla Gould.
Welcome to another inspiring episode of Vegas Vibes Junction. I'm your host, Esmeralda Padilla Gold, and today we're shining the spotlight on a young creative spirit who's carving his own path while carrying a legendary name. He's the son of two of the Philippines' most iconic music artists, namely Martin Nievera and Pops Fernandez. But today we get to know Ram Nievera beyond the spotlight he was born into. Now based here in Las Vegas, Ram has found his voice in a different kind of art, visual storytelling through drawing, which he lovingly calls Ram Arts. Join me as we explore his passion, his roots, and the unique journey of balancing legacy with individuality. Welcome to Vegas Vibes, Ram.
Thank you for having me.
Well, such a pleasure having you today, and what a great surprise because your mom dropped you off.
Yeah, she always wants to be there every little step of the way.
Wow, very supportive mom. Well, let's focus on you. Tell us, how would you describe your art and what inspired the birth of Ram Arts?
I would say that it started whenever I was left at home, like the only thing we had at the time, because whenever my mom and my dad had a show or a concert, it would usually be around, I think back then it was around like Hawaii, all over the Philippines, sometimes even to Canada, sometimes. I don't remember because I was so young. But I do remember that at one point it was in like Canada. And since we were always going around, they wanted to keep us entertained. So they would tape whatever was on at the time and they would just let it play. Whenever they had a show, you were just waiting for them. And it was a mix of like anything you could think of Bugs Bunny, Popeye, Mickey Mouse, and then suddenly Dragon Ball Z, Sailor Moon, all that. And part of me just like, that was like home to me. That was like
Your outlet.
outlet, my first visuals to like colors and action and all that. That's the only thing I knew for the longest time. For a while, I thought like, when I grow up, I want to be a cartoon. Then I realized that's not possible, no matter how hard I try. So instead, I was like, oh, you can draw. This whole time, you can get a little pencil here. Oh, you can draw.
And I think you mentioned that your mom also loves drawing.
It turns out she's also a really good painter. I've always loved her, seeing her paint landscapes and buildings. So I figured that I got a lot of my visual art from her. It's just she was known more for performing, for singing. But I always just got interested into whatever she was painting on the canvas or whatever show she wanted to watch. Or I guess that's where it started. That's where I think.
Did you also delve into music? Are you also musically inclined since both parents are?
Yeah, it's hard to avoid the music inspiration because since I was always surrounded by it, it's a part of me, a big part of me. And music still does play a huge part in what inspires me to draw, what inspires me to visualize something. I mean, ever since MTV, when they started, it was all experimental filming, sometimes animations. I just thought like, oh, cool, it's possible to like combine both, you know. And whenever I listen, so like it became a habit. Whenever I listen to music, I'm already picturing something. Like I can't help it.
That's amazing. You grew up surrounded by music and entertainment. What made you gravitate towards visual arts instead?
Again, when I grew up watching said cartoons or whatever, I eventually got interested to know. Aside from Walt Disney, everyone who knew who Walt Disney was at the time, but as I got older, I wanted to know. Okay, who did this one? Okay, who did that one? Like I wanted to know who did Popeye. I wanted to know who did Batman. I wanted to know who did Bugs Bunny and all that. As soon as I started to do my own personal research, not really. I mean, nowadays you could just pull up your phone. Oh, who did
Google
this?
it,
Aha.
yeah.
Back then, you're just left to assume, or just not really think
Just
about
by
it.
watching movies, that's when you find out who had
Oh, yeah,
created the arts.
Or even when they take the time in like televisions, this man is the one that drew Bugs Bunny. Oh,
Documentary.
Yeah, and then that kind, and then when the internet became a thing, that's when I started to really like get into who made rather than just the cartoon, and idolize like different artists.
Yeah,
at
is
the
there
time.
a specific artist that you emulate?
Oh my gosh. A lot of it's a mix because of whatever I grew up with. So a little bit of Disney, a little bit of Warner Brothers, a little bit of maybe anime, because I don't know any other. I would say Asian or Filipino, but now it's like because it's shared everywhere around the world. I don't think anybody's not grown up with like Dragon Ball Z or whatever. But I think that's also.
So do you collect those Pokemon cards? That's
Oh
the same,
my
right?
gosh, yeah. When I don't know where it is.
When I went to Korea, I saw Pokemon on a building.
Oh my. Oh.
It's a giant Pokemon. I'm like, oh my gosh, I wish I was able to
Oh,
get a
man.
picture of it. But
I think I've heard of that, but I've never seen it.
yeah, in Korea, they had it.
My God, then it's so big, pal.
What themes or subject do you love to draw the most and why?
That's mostly action, mostly something that has a lot of movement or impact. Just because it's the easiest, I think. And when I start to visualize something, especially if it's a song that's a lot of bounce or something that has a lot of dance, especially if it's dance. I think that's cheating. Michael Jackson, J-Lo, all that. It's the easiest to visualize. But there are times when like if it's like a slow song, something emotional, then maybe I can kind of visualize like a more softer piece, a more cool. That's how I think anyway. It's very weird for me to explain it without really showing it in like a picture form. But
Like this guy, you drew him, his Incredible Hulk.
yeah, I actually just drew this today.
very good.
I was just waiting at work and I just got I had a colored the only thing I had at the time was a colored pencil, and I just doodled it.
And then the other one you saw, you showed us Spider-Man.
Yeah, right away actually. And I still have the colored pencils. I just drew Spider-Man just like
Pretty
that.
neat that you know how to draw.
It took a while though.
Took a while. Like,
Yeah. Because
a lot
back
of
then,
practice.
yeah, a lot of practice. Back then, you could just draw what you see or draw what you. I never really had formal training or a school for it. But eventually, I did find somebody. Again, thank God for the internet. I found somebody online who was like I can totally link it.
Cartoonist?
Yeah, he was a former Disney animator. He holds classes. It's called Drawing Force, like Star Wars. That's his website. And I got into that, and when I got his lessons, when I got his books, all that, then I'm able to see or visualize what I'm drawing way better.
That's nice.
I would recommend that if anybody's like on a computer right now, or if you can go on your phone, Drawing Force. If you're interested in art in any way, that's a great place to start.
How about Las Vegas? You moved to Las Vegas. Why of all places? And Las Vegas is a glamorous place, a lot of lights,
Yeah.
a lot of things that you can draw. How
Oh, yeah.
did that influence your drawing?
Maybe I don't doubt it, because much like how what inspires me, it's not just one single thing. And Las Vegas is kind of like that. It's like, oh, I want a little bit of Paris, I want a little bit of Italy, I want a little bit of whatever the themes were at the time. Especially not because I can't say like what was the one before Planet Hollywood? There was Aladdin before, right?
Aladdin, yes.
Then there was what other old hotels were there? It's been so long.
Yeah, it's been so long.
Or even the Sphere. Like
Fear, yes.
Vegas, I guess you could say influenced me because it's everything that you would want to see or want to be a part of or experience at the time. It's like 1 minute, oh, I want to visit the Eiffel Tower. Oh, I wanna be in like Venice or something. So I guess in a way, without me thinking about it, I guess Vegas did really have a big impact. But I mainly moved here because my family, especially my dad's side, was kind of establishing something here. So I thought like, oh, why not? If he's already has something here, why? If I want to move to the States, why not
Las Vegas.
Las Vegas already?
And you love it.
I do, especially since like it's honestly, it's the place that has the least like. The only thing I have to worry about is the heat waves sometimes, but other than that, it's like, oh, there's
It's
rarely
so convenient.
earthquakes.
to be
Yeah,
here.
and it's really everything's close by, right?
Exactly.
Yeah.
What do you enjoy most about the creative scenes or lifestyle here?
Yeah, the fact that it's, especially in Las Vegas with the new billboards they're putting up, it's always in your face. You get to see like the ads or the commercials for or even previews of like the Cirque du Soleil and all that. You can't get away from like what art they're trying to present here, what performance or theater or singing. It's always there, and that's what I always loved about Vegas.
You mentioned Cirque du Soleil.
Yeah.
Have you seen any of them?
Oh,
or do you have
especially
any
when I was
favorite?
younger.
Oh.
I think the one I remember the most is O. When I was a kid, I used to call it, "Hey, let's watch Circle." Circle.
You're funny.
What do you mean circle? Oh, you mean O? It's a letter O, Ram. Oh. Oh, I get it. See, oh.
You're very animated. I think you got it from your dad.
I don't doubt it. I know he's very
And
animated
I
too.
could vision you as someone who could be a comedian on stage. Have you ever thought of that?
You know what? A lot of people have said like you should totally be a stand-up comedian.
Because you have a good timing.
No, maybe it's kind of crossed my mind, but then I would immediately like sit back down and draw. I would come up with a joke and sit back down. What am I going to say next in my stand-up? Everyone would just be waiting for me as I'm. Oh, there's another one. But you know what? I don't mind trying one time.
You should.
Thank you.
And you have the platform.
It's true.
With your parents being music royalty in the Philippines, was there any or ever a pressure to follow in their footsteps?
Oh yeah, all the time. Especially when I was young, they thought it would have been cute if like the whole family would sing in one stage. Especially when my brother started playing the guitar. It's like, why doesn't everybody just go up on stage and perform? See, it's a unique thing. Actually, I don't know if that's true. I'm pretty sure every other. Correct me if I'm wrong. Fact check me. But it was not too harshly pressured on me, but it was, especially from the public. It's like, look, there's the cute kid that's gonna sing on the stage next week.
And they expect you to be able to sing too. Yeah.
I mean, especially since who my parents are, they kind of assume that like, oh, he can kind of sing that song, right?
But do you sing?
Yeah, like I do.
Because I know your brother Robin. He plays instruments.
Oh
and
yeah,
sings.
he's a great guitarist. He's a great musician. I would really encourage anybody like look up his original songs, especially No More Light or Energy. Oh my gosh, you should really look those up because it's like I would call it very underrated. I would say.
I'll definitely check it out.
He's the one that really followed the path of music, and I find it really sad that like not everybody knows what he's sung in the past.
Oh, wow.
I would recommend it though.
Yes, definitely. We need to highlight your brother.
Oh, yeah,
and
yeah,
all
yeah.
the creating the wonderful things that
Sure,
he does.
when'd you get him next time? I can totally ask him.
I would love to have him. Yeah.
Perfect.
Tell us about your relationship with your brother, Robin. Are you two alike or totally different?
You know what? He's actually the reason why, one of the big reasons why I took up drawing too. When we were kids, because we just doodled like nothing. It wasn't a big deal. That's what kids do. But he was the one that said, "Oh, look, if you can draw the shape this way, it looks closer to the character you want to draw." I was like, "Wow!" But then, like when I knew that logic, I was the one that like looked up on how to evolve that method or whatever lesson he was learning from which book. And then he got more into music, but I still continued on with the art. So ironically, he's the reason why I kept drawing.
He inspired you to do.
Yeah,
arts,
he's the one who
visual
even
arts.
said like, you should do it this way.
What are your dreams for Bram Arts? Do you see yourself turning it into a brand or a business someday?
Oh yeah. I don't. I actually have this biggest dream of becoming my own independent studio, and either making like comics or hopefully short animations for the internet to watch. Just because I don't know if you asked this yet, but for 8 years in the Philippines, I've been actually animating TV shows for like the world. One of the biggest ones I animated was My Little Pony.
Oh wow!
So imagine for like 8 years I was drawing like these rainbow colored horses. I'm just alone in one cubicle. But it was like the best for me. And because of that I've learned how to just naturally animate. So I've been waiting for like the time, the platform, the attention for people to actually see what I can come up with myself. That'd be my dream. If I could take my brand, if I can take my works and just show what I want to show. I want to make people laugh. I want to make people more laugh than really emote, because I feel I'm better at like what you said, the stand-up. I'm better at making people laugh than I am telling a very deep story.
Wow, that's impressive. That's very attainable. You yourself could do that.
Thank you so much.
We just need funding, I guess.
Need funding, need the time,
Time.
the effort, maybe a little help here and there. You know?
That's very attainable.
And the eyes, of course, the attention, the people who share it. That's a dream, though.
Well, we have a platform that you can use
Oh,
for your visual arts.
Well, thank
so
you
that's
so
something that
much.
we can collaborate
perfect, sure.
with. Yes, we'll do that. Well, right now we're at the stage where we want to get to know you better
Okay.
through some rapid fire questions.
Sure.
Okay, let's do it. Pencil or paintbrush?
Pencil,
Early bird or night owl?
night owl,
Favorite cartoon or anime character to draw?
Stitch,
Coffee or milk tea?
coffee,
A song that always gets you in the zone.
Danger Zone. I'm not even joking. That's true.
If you weren't an artist, what would you be?
Like a existing artist?
Like if you weren't an artist,
Oh. A
what would-
dentist.
a dentist? Really?
I've actually got interested in that. Like, what if I always said that to myself?
Is that something that you would still want to pursue someday? Or
Maybe
one word to describe your art style.
fluid. I don't know.
Who's funnier, your mom or your dad?
My dad. No offense to my mom, but
The last thing you drew.
Spider-Man.
Dream destination you would love to sketch from.
Osaka.
If you would describe your mom in one word, what would it be?
Energetic.
Thank you so much, Ram. Please invite everyone where people can find you and all the wonderful things that you do.
Sure. I have an Instagram. You can totally follow that. It's just Ram Nievera in one word. I also have a YouTube channel, which I have not updated in a while because my other jobs just got the better of me. I would follow Martoons. That's where I'm hoping to put all my animations, my creations, or just watch me draw. If you follow me there, I promise to always update it.
Where do you see yourself 5 to 10 years from now?
Hopefully working on my dream job, which is just a studio, hopefully, a studio I made.
Is there anything that you still would like to accomplish someday aside from having your own business?
Not sure yet, really.
Not sure yet.
I'm not. I don't really plan ahead as well.
Because you're still single,
Yes.
right?
Yeah, I've never really thought about I'm not at the point where I'm thinking about a serious relationship yet.
You're focused on your.
But if it
role.
happens, it happens. I'm not saying it's an impossibility.
Yes. Thank you so much, Ram. I
Thank you
wish
so much for having me.
Good luck on your current and future endeavors.
Thank you so much for the time and for having me.
We're grateful for you. Thank you.
Thank you.
What a joy it's been getting to know the heart and vision of Ram Nievera in a world that often expects us to follow in the footsteps of those before us. Ram reminds us that true legacy is not just about repeating history, it's about honoring it while creating your own. Whether through a microphone or a marker, what matters most is that we express who we truly are. So to all the dreamers out there, draw your own path, sing your own song, and never be afraid to color outside the lines. This has been VegasVibes Junction, where culture, creativity, and connection come to life. God bless everyone.
All the ladies in the house. After you've gone and left me crying. After you've gone, there's no denying.
Mga kababayan! Welcome back to Chika Chika Today. Who is this mystery woman that Manila's Principe of Pop seems to be smitten with?
Can't I just say, I like you?
What are your intentions with my mother, sir?
You must be Miguel.
Oh, Sin City sweethearts!
You break her heart. I'll break your pretty K-pop face.
I don't want him to think that I'm trying to be his dad.
Is this the real deal? Will she be the inspiration for a new love song? Or quite possibly another one of Gabriel's heartbreak hits? We will keep you posted on any updates as this story unfolds.
Made to Shine, presented by Philam TV Network, written and directed by Giovanni Espiritu.
Executive produced by Sam Buban and Esmeralda Padilla Gould.
That's a wrap for this exciting episode of VegasVibes Junction. A heartfelt thank you to Nievera for sharing his inspiring journey, artistic vision, and for reminding us of the power of self-expression, individuality, and staying true to your own creative path. Las Vegas, renowned for its dazzling strip and the vibrant Fremont Street experience, is more than just a global entertainment destination. It's a city that thrives on passion, creativity, and purpose, shaped by artists, advocates, beauty queens, and changemakers who are making a real difference in the world. If you have a story to tell, a talent to showcase, or a cause close to your heart, I would like to hear from you. Reach out to me at VegasVibesJunction@gmail.com and let's share your light, whether in our Las Vegas studio or from wherever you are in the world via Zoom. Together, we'll continue to spotlight the stories that matter. Now, it's time for my favorite segment, the Vegas Vibes Closet. This week, I'm excited to share some of my favorite finds that are all about beauty, wellness, and self-care, all available at VegasVibesJunction.com. Vegas Vibes Cosmetics, our signature line of lipsticks in stunning shades that empower you to express your inner glam. From bold reds to soft nudes, Purpley Skincare, a premium plant-based skincare line featuring baobab as its star ingredient, designed to nourish your skin and enhance your natural glow. Whether you're ready for a night out, starting your morning with a healthy boost, or indulging in a skincare ritual, Vegas Vibes Junction has something for that vibrant you. As we wrap up this inspiring episode of Vegas Vibes Junction, let's continue celebrating the voices that uplift, the stories that connect us, the creativity that brings culture together, from Las Vegas to wherever inspiration leads. Don't forget to follow us on social media and subscribe to our channel so you never miss a story that sparks your soul. Until next time, keep dreaming, keep shining, and always stay vibing with Vegas Vibes Junction. God bless everyone. Mwah!
Just one look into your eyes, there I see who you are to me. Your love so special, your kiss so sweet, only your smile can complete. Now that I stand next to you, glad I was there to reassure you. The sadness in your eyes, I'll replace with eternal smiles. So now I can't resist holding on to commit, inspired to love you and keep you smile until the end.